The theater was originally built in 1905. It was a really vibrant theater. This was a major vaudeville stop. We were on a major rail line here, and really second really to Richmond in terms of vaudeville acts stopping here. So from 1912, really through up until the 1930s, a lot of major acts of that time came through. You know, and time marches on. 1958, it closed, and 60 years went by. The restoration efforts went underway full force in 2015 and then opened December of 2018. I think there became a narrative that it was impossible, that it was not going to happen. And I will even admit for myself, it was a narrative that I think I kind of bought into. This is this massive, multi-million-dollar campaign. You know, I really view this building very often as a really interesting metaphor for the city and the community. I really discovered there was a beauty here, and there was a resilience here, and there were a lot of stories too that were untold. Since it's been built, I feel, for myself personally, and I think for a lot of people around me too, that we've redefined what we think we can and cannot do here in this community now. I think that this set a new bar, and we changed the narrative. I had this personal experience. I was in the first week or two of working here. So I started walking around and I got lost. The reason I got lost is because I had gone up and down the segregated stairwell. And the way that it was designed to keep you from accessing certain parts of the theater. I went down the segregated stairwell. I knew that it existed and I knew about it, but I think having physically experienced that was something that was profound for me. And on that journey too, I came across Lottie's chair. Lottie was the ticket taker in the segregated ticket booth at the end of the theater's life. So I decided to dig into it a little bit more. I was able to get in touch with a couple of community members who had spoken to individuals in the past who had experienced the segregated space. So I got on the phone with an older woman. I wanted to find out about her memories of it. And the first thing she said to me was, well, I went into that theater a couple times, but that wasn't our theater. That wasn't our theater really echoed for me and stayed with me, and it was something that we brought into the room. We started talking about opening this facility in this space. Because if there were still individuals in the community who remembered that and would have a statement that that wasn't our theater, then we had to do something about that. So as we opened the theater, we thought we need to recognize that this is the first time that the space will be integrated. I mean, that's a really rare occurrence in 2019. And it's an interesting conversation to have in this moment in time, too. Everybody who comes to the space for the first time, there is something that happens for them when they walk in there. It's like a time machine. It's pretty incredible. I've stood in the back of the theater, and the audience is laughing and having this incredible time, and I look around the space and I see this facility done. And the idea that years later, the dreams of so many would actually come to fruition, and it's really surreal.